been my honor to do this for 8 years. We're going to keep this going long after I'm not here, because this is the future. So y'all eat, drink, shop, party, and remember me, because I'll remember you. Good night. My name is Alicia Searcy, and what I am about to say is for every single person on this planet. Disabled, able-bodied, people of color, people with different gender orientations, sexual identities, different sizes, different ages. If you're a human being, this is for you. I have created, out of this really crazy idea of inclusion, the biggest fashion show in Nashville. We had 263 guests a couple of weeks ago. That's unheard of. We have walked models that are gay, that are trans, that are deaf, that are blind, that are disabled in many different ways. We have walked older models up to the age of 66. We have walked all colors, drag queens. I try and put together a microcosm of the world, and I try and dress them beautifully and give them the moment to feel their worth on that runway. And that's what happens. That's what happens. When you hit that runway, it's hard to explain this, but you become the owner of the world. You are there to show people the beautiful clothes, yes, but the beautiful you as well. David Bowie changed my life. Music was my refuge, and David Bowie in particular was someone that I always greatly admired. I loved his music, but more importantly, I loved the fact that David Bowie completely owned every persona he had and was 100%, and he was also not afraid to be different. I always admired him for that. And when David Bowie died in 2016, it hit me really, really hard. My friend Crystal Rameless and I, we had talked for a long time about trying to get fashion into the hands of people who were disabled, people who were of color, people who were plus size, people who were older, and put them on a runway. And when David died, it was the high time to do it. So we raised money by selling a bunch of equipment. We put on our first Fashion is for Everybody show, and people loved it. They absolutely loved it, and said, when is the next one? And I'm still always driven by the idea and the notion that I can wear whatever the hell I want. I can be whoever I want to be, because he did, and so I can. And if I can, that means you can. Cerebral palsy is a condition that exists as a birth defect, basically. It means that the baby doesn't get enough oxygen when coming into the world. Every single case of cerebral palsy is different. My case of cerebral palsy means that I have trouble using my fingers, I have facial tics, I have trouble walking and maintaining my balance. People assume that because I have CP, that I am intellectually damaged. I am not intellectually damaged. I'm very smart. There are 17 million people in the US with cerebral palsy. It's all very different. We're all snowflakes because there's no two cases that are alike. There is no standard of care for adults with cerebral palsy. What that means is society thinks that we disappear after we turn 21. Doctors don't have a guideline to follow to help us do what we need to do to have quality of life. So we have to figure this out on our own. Because of all of this, what I have seen is lots of people with CP are under-socialized. They're shy, they're withdrawn, they don't really know what to do in interacting with other people, especially people that are able-bodied. And I myself struggled with this for many, many years, because on top of the CP, I was basically told that I had no value by multiple people, and that's really hard to hear. It took me convincing myself that I had value to change all of that. And part of what I do is to help people with cerebral palsy integrate themselves into the world, into society, not just with people that have CP, but with everyone else, because we all live together.
What made me want to get involved with Fashion is for Everybody? Alicia Searcy.
Being able to work with Alicia is just a real gift.
I love the fact that this show is all inclusive. It doesn't matter how old you are, your background. They're looking for people that are different, and that's what makes this show great. And I'm so happy to be a part of it.
To honestly, meet Alicia and just see all the hard work that she does and puts into it, it's been such a great experience.
I just think it's the biggest honor to be a part of this incredibly inclusive runway. Nobody does it the same way as they do here, and I hope that all runways everywhere start looking like this, because this is what our world looks like. This is what every body looks like, and this is what every runway should look like.
This is an impact on, do you know how many people's lives she's impacted and empowered?
Everyone has nothing but great things to say about Alicia and Fashion is for Everybody, and how inclusive it is, and how they really care about bringing accessibility and diversity to the fashion industry.
Getting to know Alicia has been really impactful. Seeing the way that she carries herself, the joy that she carries her life with, has just been really powerful.
It's amazing. It's such a cool thing to be a part of.
She's ahead of the game. I feel like she's been ahead of the game. I feel like what she started doing years ago, the larger fashion community is just now really catching on to.
She's kind of gonna be the pioneer for runway shows of the future. She's gonna go down as a legend because no one else is doing this, and so it's really cool to be part of it before it really just blows up. I can say I knew her when.